to the arena yet, and they'll be sent there.
Go into enter.
Now, both
There we
teams
go.
please pop up. We'll give you around 10 seconds to do so.
They're inside the actual map right now. The battle map. And they're buffing up. In a few, we're going to begin with the actual battle countdown. And the battle will begin afterwards.
Okay, seems like they're done, so let's get round one on the way. Again, this is going to be a best of 3 rounds match. We have Hell Rios versus RP and Jeniko featuring DX. Round one begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is round number 1. Hell Rios and RPM Jeniko featuring DX.
So we expect them to engage really quickly. The good part about the map is you can make good use of your area spells to block off or slow down enemy approaches from certain areas. Like we see this vacuum closing off this small space over here. But again, these don't really stop the enemy, it just discourages them because they're going to take some damage going in. Or next in the vacuum, they're going to get some mistakes.
That's where it will definitely come handy with the extreme vacuum, especially on spot like that. It's a bottleneck with a extreme vacuum will be really difficult to embrace. But then again, pag-ibig ko pasukin,
Yeah, ang maganda rito is parang it's an extra wall. At least, like with the reverbs, you know, you take a little damage when you're running to them. It's not fatal, but every little bit that's like, if they dive you, you're hitting them and then they take extra damage from the...
not to mention you're going to be immobilized for a while. Okay, so most probably you're never going to meet and utilize that little passage over there.
Well, like I said, the map is very difficult to maneuver into, so the teams are currently content in fortifying their positions.
As you can see, right above the huge screen, we have, as you can see, Team Hell Rios there. Wait a minute, am I right with that? That's the emblem of Team Hell Rios of the, waiting for the other team members to finally merge within the same area of the map. I think they are playing both the same thing right now. The waiting card being laid upon the table. Both will wait it out. Not unless one will finally decide to attack. But until then,
We have around 5 minutes left out of the initial 7 allocated for the match. Of course, if, I'm not quite sure about the rules, but I think both will get like a 1 wall if it's a draw. But we'll let
it is 7 minutes. Okay. Oh yes, the rules about what if after 7 minutes both teams still have the same amount of character stuff in the game. But then again, we're going to have to hear from our official TM team in charge of.
Another thing about the map is it's very hard to flank your opponents because given the positions of the teams right now, you can only enter through 2 areas.
With this kind of map, I am not surprised that they're actually waiting it out. But what is going to happen if they're going to just simply do something like this until the 7 minutes are up?
And maybe we set the marshals later. That's what happens. But obviously, parang they're feeling like it's a disadvantage to get away from this location. For example, if you're walking along and you come across some of the obstacles and then the enemy team suddenly finds you.
And now we got less than 4 minutes. Make that 3.5 minutes left in the game. Unless one team will decide to start moving, we're going to be in a pretty deadlock matchup.
Well, they're even finding it risky to send their shadow chasers out to scout for the enemy team because if they're spamming cross joke, kahit enemy team is spamming cross joke, makakahuli rin yung chaser mo.
Okay, so we can see, ooh, I'm loving the battle pen right now. Again, as
But that's
usual.
another thing they can do while waiting. They can keep casting chances until get something good. If they get the what they want, then they can actually go on.
They can actually attack, remember. Well, we're not going to tell you, but I think we're going to expect some action in a few seconds. I think they finally have seen each other, sizing each other up. vacuums. It's being vacuums in the middle. Oh, somebody crossed over. It's the Lord Light. Very courageous LK.
Room 9 is from Elias, scoring in the Dragon Breath.
But he's again. Oh, that tactic proved to be a very successful one, ladies and gentlemen.
One man, room 9 died. Dragon Breath.
Ayan ang sinasabi natin, bunti kay gulat eh. Simpleng-simple lang, di ba? Akalain mo ba yun?
Nagtitigan sila, meron nang galing sa kaso yung room 9.
Biglang may isang pumasok. Nasa gitna niya na pala, hindi niya pa alam. Bumobombarda na ano.
Oo, may buhay pa kasi wala pa tayong red flag. So, we'll have to wait.
We're gonna have to wait for the red flag. I think they still do have a character. Do they still have one character?
Parang nabigla sila kasi hindi yata naka-potion yung iba.
We have to wait for the red flag to be hoisted, and that means it's a wipeout on the team with a red flag.
Or timeout soon and they'll be declared the winner by number of surviving members.
Less than a minute left in the game.
They don't have to hunt down the last guy, they can just wait it out as a group.
While we wait for the
It's only 1
veracity.
minute left to go anyway and it's not a lot of time.
Yeah, while we wait for the, as we ascertain the veracity of the team wipeout from team Jeniko featuring DX by a damaging onslaught of the Lord Knight of Elias.
A minute left and I think I heard something, not sure.
So that's the reason why, as you can see, up on the user screen located just right in front of everyone, the sole reason on why it's taken some time, but they got like 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it.